I think we are big. We've done a lot of proof of concept with RAG. This is very near and dear to our art. But what I like is these amazing underground video that you found about RAG and the evaluation of it and what is RAG. And so I'm so glad you found it. So I want everybody to excuse the quality of the video, but really focus on the message that's delivered. And I think it's very critical. So
Oh, that again, this is in an unlikely of places in LinkedIn, right? So a person posted this. I think his name is Eduardo. And I saw, I was like, "What is this video?" It is supposed. Is it supposed to be in here? But then it turned out to be the best video for the Friday that basically I watched, and I want to share with the audience. Again, mind you, this is going to give you. A view on RAG, retrieval augmented generation, and how it works, and you're going to understand at the end of the day how this AI technology is enabling users. So be sure to watch the closed caption at the bottom while you look at this video, right? That's the key takeaway here. So I'm going to share it here in a second.
can't wait to watch it. Oh yes.
There you go. So let's watch it together.
Y me llama el cocinero. Risita, ¿qué? Ve por la paellera. Venga, que las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí. Miren, bañador. En las chanclas. Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme las chanclas y el bañador. Voy a la playa, ya subió la marea. Tú, había subido la marea con triple paella. Y la encontré porque estaba la paellera agarrada metida entre las piedras de Chipiona, de Paro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera que adentro la vende paella. ¡Anómate! ¡Mira dónde llega el agua! Llegaba el agua al restaurante. Había subido la marea.
I'm dying here. That's the funniest thing. Oh my god! I know we're nerds now. Loving this name. So.
I love the part where it says like, yeah, send it to Pinecone, just increase the size of the embedding.
It convinces the boss to buy. Anyway, some of this. So anyway, that was one of the funniest videos I've seen. So thanks for sharing the underground amazing video about RAG. So, but to be honest, there's not really a good way to evaluate RAGs, right? So that's really what the takeaway from this research is a lot of benchmarks for retrieval, but they don't effectively evaluate the accuracy of citation. So it's an ongoing and expanding, or actually improving field. So we've tested different things and we find different results too, but to quantify it, it's not like a test of a standard test we can take, right? This has to be based on the answers it gives and how is it cited. So it's interesting if you can come down to it, because that way we know which tool to use. So it'll be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I think with RAG, the retrieval augmented generation, I think there's a lot of levers to pull, right? If you go deeper into how this all works, and from chunk size to overlap size, there's a lot of technical intricacies that goes into making the whole thing work. Yeah, it's so funny. I'm like dying here, still laughing. But anyway.
I have tears in my eyes. That was the funniest thing. Anyway, just a quick thing. This is mostly not just about China, right? Like, I know we have a lot of sanctions. Chips are not being sent. There's articles about how these chips are getting to China. But the bottom line is they have access to cloud computing, and whatever they're developing is on par because it's moving up the leaderboard. So that's the thing, is like the broader thing is not, and the thing about China is you cannot contain technology. It will find a way, right? That's what it is. It's like water. It will find a way, and people will find a way to use it. And if there are a lot of open source things also being released. So at the end of the day, it's good for the industry as a whole. So
that's an interesting take. Yes, you're right, in the sense that it's a force that's it's not the genie's out of the bottle now. It's traveling everywhere.
Correct. You can't really control it anymore. So I think this is just, the way I read it is, in general, we started this almost 2 years back now. We've seen text being converted to video, or even the videos getting better and better. But now
I almost
feel like
forgot about stable diffusion, Rajni. It's been so long since
Yes.
we heard about stable diffusion.
So they are definitely generating more high quality, realistic videos from text prompts, right? My son can't wait for it to generate movies so he can make his shorts. But the bottom line is, we are taking this for granted at this point. But 12 months ago, this was magic, right? You
That's
remember
right.
you and I first testing it out, and now we're like, this is okay. So, but the bottom line is, so many shows are starting to use it. It's becoming mainstream now. So it's just all I'm saying is, we are evolving. Let's not lose track of where we started, because we've come a long way. People are expecting certain things, but this 12 months ago, none of this was possible. So
I am totally with you, Rajni. I think, yes, it was magic. And I think that psychologically, right, it's becoming harder to impress. And it's like the horror movie feel, right? These days,
Yeah.
it takes so much creativity to scare someone, right? Similarly, I think as we go through this, it's going to become less and less intense and impressive, because we are used to this. We are looking at, this is been done.
and we can
But
accept it, right? That's the
there
other
is a
thing.
lot of, but you have to acknowledge there's a lot of work that goes into making these kind of things happen, and kudos to this team.
Absolutely.